Oh, welcome back to Shogun Total War 2. Thoughts on hard. You'll have read my comments. I'm a bit confused really. I don't know the full story about how things work, so I am sort of flying by the seat of my pants a little bit on this. We're on autumn in 1555. It's quite simple what I intend to do, but the idea is that he won't go for me so long as, where are we, he can only get one army in there, so he's going to wait for the other army to be available so that he can attack me, I suspect. Oh, 64%, that's pretty good, isn't it? Subverted. Excellent. That's exactly what I want. I don't really want anything else with my ninjas. I want to hold on to them, keep them happy and healthy. I could subvert them. I don't see much point really. I do want to sort of build up the ninjas, not the ninjas, sorry, the monks. And I'm doing that by demoralising the enemy. That's not a very good one, that. See if I can get a better one. This one here. Yes, 63%. We'll go for that one. Oh, failed. Oh dear. So the other one succeeds. It doesn't really matter much, does it? I mean, if you look at the morale at the moment of those troops, we've got a 5 for the for this sort of like fourth along bowmen, haven't we? So this group of bowmen. So let's try see what happens if we can demoralise them. Ah, good. Right, now we can test it. I don't know how long it lasts for. I don't know if it's cumulative. I'm guessing that it is. So we went 4 up. There we go, 4 up again. And why isn't it showing? There you go, it's down to 4 now. So he's definitely lost one. Okay, one thing I've noticed, checking back through things, is that if you try demoralising somebody twice, they tend to go up. So they go down on the first occasion, and then they return again. So they'll go from 5 down to 4, demoralise them again, and way they're back to 5 again. Isn't it ridiculous? So I don't quite understand that one. I've done a few practice runs, obviously, because I'm trying to get the hang of this and see how the armies function. And you fight an army demoralised, and they still fight to the death. So it doesn't make. I don't understand really how that demoralisation factor works. But it's building up the experience of my monks anyway. That's the main thing. Okay, so I want to take one of my spears out of Musashi because I think the spears are the least useful. Put him. Where is it? Come on. Right, put him into there at the back because I'm raising troops in here. Well, I should be. I hope I still am. Yes, I am. Remember, I was frustrated because I couldn't get the horse. I've only just got the facility to get horses, and I can't get one, of course, can I? So. But what I can do, it's not about troops of course, but I can, is it up here? Oof, getting better at finding these places. I can in here now with all the money that I've got. I know I want it for farms for when they come along, but I want to get this sawmill. There it is. You could read there on the left what it does, but it gives me a good income. It gives me 30% cheaper ships. That's the main thing for when I start to build up this navy. Can't remember if I'm doing anything with these. No, I'm not. So let's get some more of these as well. These here as well. So 3 already. I only get 1 every 2 turns, but you'll notice because I got the bow upgrade, I've now got 30 that I can fire with each of them now instead of 20, which is great. And of course these fire more accurately, and I believe they fire a bit quicker, do they? I'm not too sure. Reload skill 50. Yeah, it's better, so they'll fire quicker and at a longer distance as well. So I mean, hey, that's pretty good, I think, isn't it? I think that's about it. You know, to be honest with you, I want to save my money. I know there's a lot of money in there. I want to save that up. So let's see what the turn end brings on. Remember, I'm saving for the farms because these citadels eat food at a great pace, and even if his buildings are in good condition, when I take the Hojo territory, which is the intention of course, then I won't be able to feed the cities, and I just don't know what happens. I've no idea, and I can't get proper answers either. You know, does it all starve to death? Do your armies starve in the field? You know, does it just give you a demoralisation factor? I don't know. If it gives you a demoralisation factor, then what it will do is lead to you know, civil unrest. So you end up with a revolt again as usual. But to me, people should start dying off. That's what I would think. But we'll see. I hope they do. I want to see them start dying in the fields, really. So, right, attack by fire is the next one, because as you know, I want the siege equipment. It's very important to be able to flick things at the enemy from a greater distance. It's one thing I've missed in this, not having naval mission. No, I don't think I'm good enough for that yet. My navy is very average, so and I haven't had the time or the ability or whatever, or the funds to be able to do anything better with it than that. So right, keeping that back army out of it has meant that he hasn't attacked me. He would only do it if he had greater numbers, and he hasn't got substantially greater numbers, and that one is a good army. If you remember from a previous video, I might have told you that he's got plenty of bowmen in there. Another 4 lots of bowmen, really, really good. Are we in winter now? Yes, we are, and he'll be suffering winter attrition, not from those, but from these. See how it's flashing there? So by the spring, I know Benny Viddy Richie said recently, you know, he attacks in the spring because he's lost men by then. So, but of course he's not even going to replenish, is he? Because if he stays in there, whatever he loses, he's going to stay low. Well, I would expect anyway. So, okay, so same drill as before. I want to wherever they are, I want to get my ninja again to sabotage this army. Why isn't he doing anything? Right, sabotage army. 31%, that's not very good, is it? I thought we did better than that. Come on. 64%, that's a lot better. Let's take that one. Enemy army subverted, that's brilliant. So that buys me a little bit more time when he's not going to be able to attack me as well. And we'll go for demoralisation again with the monks. It builds up my monk skills, as I said before. 4th one along, and he's down to 3 still. Is that because it's winter? Not too sure, but anyway, it shouldn't be, should it? Where are my monks anyway? I should be... right, okay. There's too much smoke around here, you can't see what's going on, can you? Let's see what that one does. 63%, that's pretty good. Excellent. So let's see what he's down to now. He's down to 1. But, tell you now, if I attacked him, those archers there would go down to about 15 in a 120 man unit. It's just doesn't make sense to me at all. It really doesn't. So I think there's a bit of an error there really in the game, because to me they shouldn't even appear on the battlefield, and they should be so demoralised as soon as they see the enemy. They should start running away. Well, at least that's what I say from my point of view anyway. Okay, so we're going for attack by fire so we can get the siege weapons. I want to try getting the horse now. Remember, I couldn't get it last time because I was recruiting those other troops, whatever they were, some kind of sword infantry. Let's get some horse. I want them to clear away his bowmen, because while he's shooting into my stronghold and attacking it over the walls, I'd like to be able to get horse to go out there and mop up all his bowmen. That's the intention anyway. So anyway, we'll see how long things last, you know, before he finally goes for me. Probably when the ninjas fail, you know, and he can get both armies in there. Oh, that reminds me, or something reminded me. I can get now the farmer's fields, can't I? Or whatever it's called. What is it called anyway? It's called terrace farming. That's right. Okay, and yeah. Oh, still lots left, eh? Lots left. Chance for another. There we go. 1,600. I think, or 1,700. So I can't get another one, can I? No, 1,900 and something, isn't it? So can't afford that. Somebody said, what about my dog? And I said that it was coughing the other day. I said, oh, it's a cough. Well, you can probably hear it in the background snoring now. And it's a she, by the way, it's Pippa. Right, okay. Where was I? Farms. I was thinking about upgrading the stables. I'm not going to bother with that now because his citadels have got good quality stables in there. And I'm hoping to nick them. Right, now over here in... Oh, over here, sorry. Forgetting where I am because I've been looking at farms, haven't I? In Echigo here. Those spearmen that I sent should be nearly there now. No, not near enough. But I'll move them anyway because I'm over here, aren't I? So might as well. I'll have a look, but I know I can't recruit this time because I did last time. So it's always worth having a look just to make sure that they're doing it. Now, there was... an army on its way. Would it be this one on its way to is it Musashi? This one here. Yeah, so let's get him. It's a good job, wasn't it? I found him that way. I'd never seen him amongst all that lot, would I? It's alright, we'll get him in there then as well. Oh, now I'll move one out, didn't I? So that I've got room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, still got room for the horse to get in there. But again, I don't know what happens if he attacks me, and then I get the these that you naturally get. Where is it? A bit slow, isn't it today? These one of one and one of the other. It's spears and swords, whatever. So right, okay. I don't think there's really anything else that I need to do. Hold on to a bit more money so we can use our ninjas and monks, etc. So, okay, here we go again. Always seems a bit strange when you move so quickly like that. It's almost like you've forgotten something. Okay. It's really bothering me about these vassals and allies, that can turn on you all of a sudden.
Ideal for riding down
my light cavalry. It looks like, doesn't it? He's our line's broken. Takeda and Hattori. The Hattori are these black ones here, and the Takeda are these red ones here. So it's probably good for me if that's broken, because they might end up fighting with one another there across there. Sorry, I'm looking on the top right map now. So if we look down here a bit quicker, this is the Hattori here, and these here are the Takeda. I don't know, is that a Takeda as well? Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? I wonder if these are vassals of Takeda or something. There's a big split, isn't there, between these and here. But anyhow, what are these? These aren't Hattori as well, are they? Yeah, that's Hattori as well. Oh yeah. Now Amako. So it's Hattori. These are Hattori, and then we've got Takeda there. Okay. Nothing we can do about that anyway. So if they war with one another, that's got to be good news, as far as I'm concerned. But for me, it's much for muchness. I suppose the only temptation, I suppose, is that I go now for these guys, because if they're demoralised, 4 in. What have we got here now? Let's have a look. He's at 2. What did we get him down to? I've forgotten. But anyway, he's at 2 at the moment. So he's got loads and loads of horsemen, I believe. He did before. Yes, he has. Lots of horsemen. He's been back in his own territory, so presumably he's been replenishing, actually. So that's good, isn't it? I don't know what we've got here, but yeah, bowmen. So they might get in the action as well. Now might just be the time to attack. My only worry is that I won't be able to reach his citadel this turn if I do attack. He may well be able to reach from there. So I could end up fighting that army there and clearing those out of the way, only to find that he then... where am I? Lost my fingering now. That he then is able to go over and take that. So, that wouldn't be good. How am I going to get him to come and attack me? Certainly not going to attack me, is he, while they're there? There's no doubt about it. That's just not going to happen. Do we go and fight him now, in the open field? Big question. I think I can recruit in here, though. More horse, perhaps. And Echigo, up here. I think I can get some more bowmen in there, can't I? Should be able to. Where are they? Shut up, dog, you're making a right racket. This microphone picks everything up as well. Let's move them in there while we're here. Right, okay. Just wondering if there's something else I can get in here, that's going to enable me to get some better sort of melee troops as well. That needs scholarship. It would have to be something in here, wouldn't it? I don't think anything's quick, though, is it, in here? Sword school, maybe. That's only 2 turns, isn't it? Might be worth me getting a sword school. It will give me some katana samurai, won't it? Which will help defend that area up there. I might just go for that, actually. I will. That's the only sort of area I've got up there protecting myself, isn't it, anyway? So I can't actually afford that. It's quite expensive, isn't it? Okay, the decision is whether I Whether I attack him now with the support of these, bring my army over. Pretty decent. Got bows, got some horse, plenty of swordsmen. It's a good mixture of troops. I'm lacking horse. That's my biggest problem. Horse. I suspect that he would take his horse in if there was an attack on there. I think maybe we should attack. Okay, I'm going to go for it. 15 minutes of battle time. At least it'll finish off this video nicely, won't it? And we'll just take a risk on what our allies or vassals or whatever they are do. I suppose it's the only way to do it, isn't it? I think we've got to go for it. I do wonder though if maybe I can get my ninja rather to do something useful. Let's look in here actually and see if nobody's done anything yet, have they? Should we try demoralising first? 52%. That's not my best monk, is it, that one? Oh, it's worked though. Right, okay, let's see what he's on now. 2, 3, 4. 1. Still on 1. So maybe it goes down in percentages. So a percentage of 1 isn't very good if you're knocking him down, say 20% or something like that. I don't know how it works, but right. Will these come on as supports? I'm not sure. I'm just wondering about those coming on as supports. See what we can do with... Why did he go over there when I want him to come here? I picked the flag. What's he doing? Sabotage army. Right, assassinate. Let's see if I can get rid of one of his generals. 21% chance of getting rid of a general. Cost 150. It doesn't cost very much, does it? Let's see what the other ninja can do. Oh, he's better. Well, that would take one of the generals out. 61%. Yeah, get his stats up a bit. Let's give it a try. Oh, somebody said they wanted to watch these, so I'll keep quiet just in case you can hear it as well. Well, that was disappointing, but at least you got to watch it. That's the main thing, isn't it? So let's have a go at another one then. I know it wasn't such a good ninja, the other one, but yeah, I don't know. It's fun, isn't it? Anyway, if it shows a slightly different video, then we'll watch it. If it doesn't, then I won't bother. Assassinate. Go for the easier general again, shall we? This one. Just want to take the horseman off the field, that's all. Is he going for it? Right, let's see if it's anything different. No, exactly. Oh, enemy wounded that time. Oh, sorry about that. I'd have shown the rest of it if I'd have known. It just looked exactly the same as the first one, didn't it? So, okay, we've taken out one of his generals. Yeah, it's got to help, hasn't it? Can't do any harm. So, I think I'm going to go for this. Troops out. Yeah, what I'm going to do is take them part of the way first and then put the monk in with them. Otherwise you lose the monk, you see. He gets left behind somehow. All a bit odd, I know. Okay, right, well I'll show you the battle when we get set up. Well, the great thing about showing something on a battle replay is that I'm free to look around here and see what's going on. Brings his general out first. I thought that was a bit curious, to be honest. What I'm trying to do is keep my formation. I chose one of the regular formations that's offered to me and then altered it slightly. It's I forget what it's called now, but it's one where you get all your bowmen in the front but one lot of katana samurai in the middle of them for some reason, so it lines up in 3 battle lines. I suppose I could show you mine while that's happening. So we should have here. Oh, by the way, then what I did was I altered it around so that the katana samurai were taken out and put over to the side there. I forget exactly where they went to now, in order to get just my bowman out there in the front. So what I'm trying to do is get into a position whereby we can shoot at him. He's not able to shoot back at me, and that's the general plan anyway. I put all my archers on skirmish mode. I find that it works pretty well. They can't get away from horse, but they can get away from melee attack infantry, and I have found that I just don't have the time to move them back quickly enough and to time my runaway for my bowmen. So skirmish mode works really, really well for me. The other beauty of showing it on a replay like this is that you get to you get to skip all the pauses. So I did a lot of pausing in this. I'd inch forward, in other words go forward just 1 inch and then pause, 1 inch, pause, 1 inch, pause, because what will happen is if you start to go too quickly forwards during your movement, that will be the point when he launches something at you. You know, it's almost like a temptation to him. So you know, a move from say here to here gives him enough time for his horse to hit you while you're still moving, and he'll charge, you know, and take out bowmen. So it's worth not giving him that temptation and just moving inch by inch by inch. Now the other thing that I found is that he tends to put Yari spearmen out in the front. I mean, these are Bo Ashigaru. Oh, there they are, Yari Ashigaru, his poorest quality troops, just to draw fire. So if you've got yours on just automatic fire or whatever you call it, then they'll target a group like this, and then you'll find once you've shot your bows, these will appear and start to shoot at you. So I disabled fire, waited, and also I needed to make sure that the ones that were going to shoot at him were the ones that were relevant to shoot, because I wanted to shoot on fire only. So I had to select the units that could reach this unit here and put them on fire arrow, and the other ones, the ones that couldn't reach, that's these ones that are over here, not put those on fire arrow, otherwise they're going to run out of their fire option on there. So it really was quite bitty, this, and it wouldn't have been much fun really to watch as a normally played battle. So I'm hoping this works well on the battle replay. Well, there's one of his units out of the way. Now don't forget, these are supposed to be on a morale of, was it 1 we got them down to? I can't remember now, but anyway, they've been demoralised several times by my monks, this army, and that's how well they fight. How many of those actually got away? I don't think any of them. I'm not sure, but there you go. I mean, they virtually died to a man, didn't they? And you'd have thought really a poor morale unit would not have even entered that field there. It wouldn't have done that. So I think we're looking at an error here, Total War team. I don't think this can be right. Your demoralisation thing isn't working. It's the only thing I can conclude on that one, because we demoralised them this turn. It wasn't as if it was a demoralisation from previously. So if a bow unit can go out there on its own and fight to the death, then I think there's got to be something wrong with little support from its own army as well. Can't be right, can it? Anyway, here we go. I like the principle, by the way, of demoralisation. Yari Ashigaru. He's now moving those back because they didn't serve their purpose. They didn't draw fire. The other thing I'll mention is that his bowmen are not going to target your bowmen. What they'll do is target your best quality infantry. So he'll take them well inside the range of your bowmen and take some fire from there in order to shoot out your katana samurai. And he'll lose his entire unit just in order to kill, say, 20 or so of your katana, because he knows how expensive they are, they know what good fighters they are. Basically, they're giving themselves away, they're sacrificing themselves to kill as many of those as they can, because they know at the end of the day it's going to be a hand-to-hand job, and it's going to be the one with the most powerful units that can do that. Right, next stage. It's still creeping up. I think you should be able to see by now. Let's have a look. A slight change in my format. What I'm doing is I'm bringing these around, because this is the side that his troops are coming from, over here. So I move my bowmen forwards. I'm moving them back again now, but I saw an opportunity to shoot out some of his troops. And I think what he's done now is he's brought up the bows. So what I wanted to do was take out his Yari Ashigaru, you see, while they were exposed on their own and didn't have any bows. You see how he's brought some more bows on now? He thought, I've drawn his fire with the Yari Ashigaru, so I'll sneak up some bows now so that I can shoot at him while he's shooting at my useless troops. That's what the AI does in this. Now, General's up there in support. Now, the General will always be sort of fairly safe. He's not going to be in a situation where you're going to be able to shoot at him. He's right on the fringes. The AI is not stupid. We are playing this on hard. He sits right on that that red line, which you would see during the battle, but you can't see it in this. Okay, he's left the Yari Ashigaru out there, I should say. Oh no, he hasn't. They're the bows. Yeah, they are the bows. Goodness me. I don't know where the Yari Ashigaru went now, but they're just simply there to draw fire. Once you start firing at them, you'll continue to fire at them until they're gone. And so he hides his bows in amongst them, or just behind them, and they'll shoot and shoot and shoot at you while you're wasting your shots on his cheaper infantry. Right, okay, there go my allies. Aren't they wonderful? Taking some real hits, aren't they? Look at that, right in the middle. I presume they're going for bows. I'm not too sure. Yeah, they're going straight for those bows, aren't they? But they've hit the Katana Samurai as well. And this is why they took their pasting, really. It really is. I was determined to use my bows in this and not commit my my melee troops until I really had to. But of course there is a risk there, because you can hit your own allies as well. But I thought, well, if they're stupid enough to go piling in like that, then it's their own fault, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, the ones that haven't fired fire arrows, I'm now enabling those to fire arrows. And it's all a bit of a mess in there. What I'm doing actually is I'm looking out for his bomb troops. I want to try and target his bomb troops somehow. I think it might be those actually. No, they're bows. Yeah, it'll be, where are they? Is it those? Hojo bomb throwers. They're the ones, 17 out of 20. They're the ones I'm looking for while I'm shooting at him there from a distance. They're the ones I want to take out because they're pretty deadly. They really are. Seem to kill about half a unit. Right, okay, here he comes. This is where he's breaking out. He's sending his Katana Samurai in. I've got these on skirmish order, as you notice, and they're going automatically backwards, and they are keeping away. But look at this, sneaking out from here, yeah, with an attack coming in from the enemy. He manages to get attack coming on from my allies, I should say. Yeah, he manages to get a Hojo general to come charging out from here. He's whacked them back in again because he's seen another opportunity. But did you see how they came in on the back of these? They're almost shadowed, shaded in all of that. I sent my horse in to take out his general, and he moved his general back again. In comes the general again because he's seen an exposed bow unit. There it goes. You can't, the skirmishers, or rather the skirmish roll won't keep them away, I'm afraid. So, I had to target his general, of course, with my archers. It's just too much of a risk otherwise. So he's down to 16 out of 30 now, and unfortunately my light cavalry are exposed in the middle of there as well. 17, 45, 16, 15. That doesn't seem right. I don't think that happened. That's a bit odd, isn't it? I don't remember losing all my horse like that. I really don't. Oh yes, definitely remember losing lots of bow samurai. No doubt about that one. I thought it said then that my light cavalry were suffering. I don't know. I don't remember my light cavalry suffering. I seem to remember them doing really well all the way through. So I'm not sure what that was, whether I saw his or not. I really don't know. Now these here, these are a bow Ashigaru. I've asked all my bows now to target his bows at the back because he's piling into my infantry down here. But what I didn't realise was they'd run out of ammunition. They'd actually run out of arrows, so they're charging instead. Now once I'd realised that, I got them to go for it. I changed them to melee mode and I actually got them to charge into those bowmen. I'm really surprised at what happened to that light horse though, because I know I threw my light horse in against his general because he was making a mess of my bowmen, but I don't remember my light cavalry taking such a pasting as that, so I'm not too sure if this battle replay is quite right, but anyhow. Anyway, you can see the final result now. Everything is routing on his behalf, so it's now a case of me simply chasing him off the battlefield, which I certainly do. In fact, it looks like everything's stopped there now, doesn't it? Because that's obviously the end of the battle. I'd have been given the option there whether to continue or not, and I did continue, and I did mop up anything that he got there. Well, I've no idea how I managed to lose 709 in that battle. That is just incredible, isn't it? But I've still got 2,000 remaining, and he's got 109. I know one of my bow units here took a pasting because he threw his general out at them pretty quickly, didn't he? But that's the allies that I had there, and I presume he's counting their scores in that, because there's no way I come to 709, is there? So let's open it up and let's have a look. I don't know, so maybe I should do it. I was going to say, I don't know if you've got time to do this, but tot up the details, and I don't think you'll find, if you look down there, 709, 20, some of them haven't lost anything at all. One unit, that'll be that bow unit that got murdered, I suppose. 69. That's the biggest, isn't it? Biggest loss, really, I suppose. So, 88. Yari Ashigaru lost 88. Wow, that surprised me. I'll have to have a look at that. Okay, so I think that's pretty good going, to be honest with you. Now, the battle that you will have just seen, I've done on a save replay. So I'm hoping to slot this one in after the battle, because of course I won't be able to do the recording of the save replay until after this. So something got away, did it? Was that 43 bowmen got away? I think I could probably get him, couldn't I? But you know, I could probably reach him, but do I want to? Do I want to move away from here? Allow somebody the opportunity to move in, but I could always move these in afterwards, couldn't I? But anyway, the main thing is I want to try and get the battle on this. You know, I want to be able to fit the whole thing in, I suppose, onto this video, including the battle. So I'm going to stop there.